Okay, hello. My name is Muhammad Haris bin Norman. My metric number is E2019205449 currently. Now I am from Diploma Science and Mathematics and in semester 3. Okay, firstly, let me show how I found the data of the COVID-19 cases. Now, if you want to find the case in Malaysia especially, just go to KKM website as they have provided the detail and a lot of information there. So, let's find the data of 21 January. We can see here, I'm already find the data of the 21 January. This is the link of the website and it provided the information of COVID-19. And the cases of every state in Malaysia are also below. This is the summary of the COVID-19, and it provides the direct data that we want. Here the recovery data, daily new cases, and also the death. Then I want to find the next day, so I am only change the date in the link by typing here. If I want to find the 22 January, so I just change it here. Okay, now let me show and present how does my coding here is work. Firstly, as always, we put the include iOS stream or this function to use to stand out and end of the stream, or more accurate, it's like a compiler preprocessor directive which tell the compiler to include a header file named iOS stream. Next, I also use include iomanic. It is because I will use the function setPrecision, which is here. I will use setPrecision. The setPrecision that I use is to display the number with the significant digits that we want. And look here, the setPrecision I set was 2, so it will like read the decimal places to 2. Then we also using the namespace stds. The purpose of using namespace std is to engage the compiler to find the name that has been defined in the iOS stream library in the standard namespace. For example, command like cout, undl, and also cin.get. Okay, next I use the return type function name. On the left here, the void is referred to the function that does not return a value. It also represents our data of type return value. And the display total case here will be the function name, and here I list all the parameters, including in the bracket in the form of array. Also notice here, the data type int is being used because our data coding will produce output of an integer, right? Which are the number of cases of each category. So the data is in integer type. Okay, other than that, our element here array name, and the 14 here will be the size. So let's continue our coding, that is user defined function. Okay, this is all the body function from here to here. So this act as a main part of a user defined function because it contains a collection statement that define what the function does. Next, I use the for loop here. So let's begin by our initial value, that is I equal to 0. Our end value is I less than 14 and the I is increased by 1. Then our statement will produce day and I plus 1 that will show our I to be added by 1, and the backslash t to make the specific space of the output, and back to our variable name. So I also use the endl, and sometimes we replace by backslash of n to make a new line or to move the sentence below. Semicolon, of course, it's important to in the C++ as a statement terminator. Okay, after that I continue to use for loop to represent every total cases, recovery, and also death in the output. So let's see my output. Okay, this is a output of the daily new cases, recovery cases, and death cases. Then below here the list of the data that we store in the array form. So basically the user defined function will execute the code that has been defined in the body function. Next, what I have to do is to find the total cases of each category. I declare char as to make a full stop. I also declare 14, sum 1, sum 2, and sum 3 equal to 0. And to find the total, again I use a for loop and summation of array to compute the total, and this is what I get from the coding. Let's see. Okay, this is the total of the daily cases, which is 622. The total recovery are 2048, and the total deaths are 1. After I find all the total of each category cases, I try to find their percentage. As we can see, I declare a double that shows that value with a decimal number. Then I find the sum of all the total cases to find the overall total. And this is what I get. The overall total of summation of 3 category cases is 2671. To find the percentage, I declare 3 variables with its name x, y, and z to represent the percentage of the new cases, recovery, and death. By using this function, and now we can easily get their percentage. And the output here will produce the percentage of each category, the total of each category, which is the total new cases is 23.29%. Percentage of total recovery is 76 and 68%, and percentage of the total death is 0.04%. Okay, that's all for our output cout, and then we end our coding by cin.get. This is used to maintain the display of our output. So I think that's all from me. Thank you.